Have you heard of the word Americanization? Americanization is basically like American taking over the world and imposing the culture, the food, everything is from America. Basically, that's what that means. And you can take it the wrong way or the good way, because it's not everything is bad from America or everything is good from America. You have to find a balance. And people have been talking about Americans taking over the Premier League, buying clubs over there, and they want to impose the way it is in America. Relegation, no relegation. You know, it's about money. It's about creating entertainment, not necessarily a sport. It's about making money and all that. So, this news came out a few weeks ago. I didn't make a video about it. I wanted just to see what other people are going to say and kind of give my opinion after that. Basically, Fulham are building, the stadium's still under construction, right? So they are building new stands here and there. And then the last plan is to build a rooftop pool. Like on top there, big pool, hot tub, facing the river side. So you'll be sitting there, appreciating the nature, the river. It's not like a beautiful river or anything, but yeah, still, water still good to see, right? And watching the game. You can decide to just go hang out there. There's a pool, hot tub, bars, restaurant, luxury. Usually it's gonna be for, people with deep pocket, not ordinary people. So if you look at Tottenham Hotspur's stadium, they can host NFL, they can host Formula One, they can host go-karting. It's even deep there. Underground, you're going to find a lot of entertainment. They can retract the pitches to make it for tennis or for American football or for something else. So clubs are trying to find ways of making more money. And that also is accused of being Americanized. You see, I can't even speak. So, what do you think about the idea of like trying to capitalize on every single square that you have in London? And you have to understand that clubs want players, and players cost a lot of money. And usually football clubs in Europe, they don't make that much money. They have a lot of money from TV right and sponsors, but more than 80% is to pay players. The rest is for management. So sometimes they can just break even. There is no money. But in America, they make tons of money. There is no relegation and promotion. They just make it about money, and they are making money. They are getting return on their investment. So if Americans are bringing ideas to create more money and buy more players, and the result on the pitch is good, what is the problem? Because I've seen a lot of people complaining about, oh man, these Americans are just bringing everything here just for money. But if you look at Fulham, they don't even have a big stadium. They have to capitalize on everything in the stadium. So if a rich guy wanna bring his friends to the pool and pay more money, and the money is gonna benefit the club, what the problem? Where is the problem? And if the owner don't spend money on players and the team is doing badly on the pitch, the same fans are gonna complain about he's not spending money. But to spend money, The money need to come from somewhere. Unless if you are Roman Abramovich or you are owned by a country and they want just prestige and they are pumping money to your club for free. But if you are a businessman and you came to make money, you have to create other ways. And I don't see anything wrong by, cool pool. There's luxury. They can host weddings. They can host some small event there and it produce money. If people want to pay for it, it's not ordinary people like us that will go there. But if, people with deep pocket want to go and spend their money there, why not? And also, you can say whatever you want about Americans. They are there for money, blah, blah, blah. They are creating stupid entertainment around soccer or football just to make more money. But you have to understand that we are living in the very new generation. The kids today, they don't watch 90 minutes of football. They have 10 different social media accounts. They are checking every single 5 seconds here and there and there. Attention deficiency is a disease right now in our society. Nobody is going to sit there for 90 minutes and watch a game. If you go to a game, you will see the majority of the people recording and making vlogs. They don't even sing anymore. They don't encourage the teams anymore. They are just there for their own entertainment and social media accounts. So, if you can create something around football that will help bring the new generation to stadiums, I think it's a good idea. A good idea, because if we don't do that, we're going to lose football. People are bored. That's why even leagues like the Kings Leagues, owned by Gerard Piqué, is taking over the world now because it's short and it's exactly what the people want to see. So if you want to see football in the next generations, something need to change. And I don't have any problem by changing football as it is now. If they had to put halftime shows so people can come to the stadium and appreciate our world of football, why not? We see even with the boxing event at the moment, right? YouTubers, social media influencers, they are fighting now like the real boxers. And it's bringing a new generation of fans to watch boxing. Because it was disappearing, as we know, as an art of boxing. So you see, like old people, they are against that, against professional boxers fighting against YouTubers, for example. By the end of the day, if you don't do it, your sport is going to disappear. So people need to understand that the world is changing. It's the social media era. It's a artificial intelligence era. It's, 10 years ago, the world wasn't the way it is today. So we have to adapt to the world. So if you talk about Americanization of sport, probably Americans saw it before anybody else. Just like Michael Jackson, when the videos that he was making in 80s, today looks like new ones because he saw the future. So probably you were a little bit delayed and Americans saw it before you. It doesn't mean that everything is bad. Sport is changing every single day, my friends, Online sport becomes even more popular than the real sport on the pitch. So if you can have internet, you can have different experience in the stadium to bring the new generation of fans, I don't have any problem. So let's do it. I am going to encourage this. Let's go with that roof pool and let's see how it's going to be. I think it's going to be beautiful. You let me know what you think about this. Do you think that it's just doing too much? Do you think that Americans are doing too much? Or you think, let's go with the flow because it's the new world that we are living in? Interesting.